I would like to fill you in on a little bit about where I'm from and what I've done so that you kind of have an idea. But I've done this for 35 years.
People like us are working 50 to 60 hours a week at times.
This isn't easy. This is not easy. People need support and help. But somebody needs to help you guys. I mean, you're right. This isn't your world. So how do you learn all this? It's not in books. I mean, I can start ripping out pages and pitching pages. It's just a joke. In magazines, you can just shut those down because they're just trying to sell all these supplements. What's the things that got to go into a muscle cell?
Protein.
That's one.
Vitamins.
Yes. Yes. Vitamins and minerals. Water. You got to have those things. The things that weight training, fast, hard weight training releases more testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone than anything you could do. Any over-the-counter stimulant that you could do, but it is not running. That is not in the category of weight training or lifting. Running doesn't stimulate that. It doesn't do it. You're just burning out your heart. You're just training your heart, your cardio movement. They're cardio theaters with a ton of TVs. That's it. They're not going to build your calves, your back, your lower back, your shoulders. It's not going to take the slouch away. It's not going to build the back muscles and everything else. I mean, if I'm going on 54 and I'm not training like I won the universe 10 years ago, you got to trust me. I mean, I'm not training at that level. I'm ridiculously strong, but I'm serious. I know all about steroids. I know all about that old world. I know all that, but I'm not a part of that world. I mean, these guys can't touch me. Seriously, I want to challenge them. I would love to do a book. But the biggest thing is, like, I got to see if there's even an audience. I want to know, you know. So please ask me some questions right now, just about your workout training and schedule and everything else. How many meals do you guys eat a day?
Too many.
I'm sorry?
Too many.
Not even possible. Not even possible. Good, healthy diet doesn't beget a healthy body because it doesn't work by osmosis. You understand the word osmosis? It doesn't just float in and make the muscle big.
Oh yeah, all those books I've read about osmosis work, that'd be the best shit in the world.
Yeah. Well, in this country, because everybody thinks that if you just eat clean and you're okay.
I was going to ask about that. I have that clean eating book,
Yes.
clean eating diet, which I wanted to do, and I tried it, but it was way too regimented. I don't have the discipline to stay with nothing but
Wait,
that
stop
clean
there.
eating. But I saw that on your.
Wait,
No.
you do. Just give yourself time.
Oh, okay.
Give yourself time. Don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself time. You do have that discipline. So find a way. Just take your time. Look.
In other words, do it gradually, because
Yes.
don't just go on it for 2 weeks.
These
and
people
then
got
you're
you
gonna
guys. They got you strung out. You know, it's like, oh, if I don't get this done in 1 week, or if I don't start eating 7 meals a day tomorrow. No, I give people like this week, start with 2 or 3. This week, the next week, add one. Or don't. Wait 2 weeks and add another one. But put it in a calendar and say, this is the week I start 3, this is the week I start 4, this is the week I start 5. But I didn't say consecutively. I said, this is the week. It may take you 4 weeks to start that 5th meal a week. That's your first goal. So every single thing, take your time getting the small, tiny meals in. Okay? Please cast out of your head breakfast, lunch, dinner, 3 squares, all that. Who here fed their child 3 times a day as an infant? And no, you didn't. That baby was eating 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant when you say fed, giving them food.
Right, but they were nursing how many times, and then they had breakfast first thing in the morning, and then next thing you know, they were coming in screaming for something in 2 or 3 hours. Well, why did you shut that down? Why did you? Because you were that same baby. So why did you shut that down to 3, 2?
Probably because of
Responsibilities and work.
When they get to school, you have to have something before you get there. You get there, you only get to eat till lunch, or sometimes they'll give you a little snack at school. But you know, that's what society tells you to do.
That's right. And what are we seeing now?
Right.
Massively, childhood obesity.
Absolutely.
And I have a foundation for that. Adolescent and childhood obesity in my name. It's a tragedy. No, my children are starving. When they get in the car, they're just ravished. And I can't stop it. I can't give them a half a protein bar and tell them to, you know, they are eating a little more frequently, but by the time I get them at 2:30, they are ravished. But we have childhood obesity. So what's the deal? Get a body fat down. I do a 9-set body fat, and it's really, really precise. The only thing close to that is a bod pod, and people don't even know what that is. But I was at a gym actually that had it, so we compared, and it was only 0.3 off. plus or minus. Okay, if you, let's see, if you triple your food, taking a whey protein, you guys can write this down. If you triple your food, put in a whey protein drink in the morning before you work out, okay, you will drop like a rock. I swear. And if you really want to get serious, you give me a call. I'll help you with the workout program. If you want to just call me like week by week, and I'll tell you what to do. And you pick the body part. You ask me some questions like, what would you do for your workout? What would you do if you were to start to train whatever? What do you have to do to hit your glutes, your butt, deep squats? Any questions?
My biggest current issue is I'm doing it this weekend. I fish tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a lot of trouble with my shoulders, elbows, and across the
I know
shoulder.
well. My father-in-law deals with the same thing.
And what is it I need to do to try and strengthen that whole area to try and get away
You
from it?
have to just start working shoulders, chest, and arms because you're gonna destroy your ulnar nerve. You're gonna destroy your.
I get the numbness in my
Yes,
my
that's
fingers.
it. And his is the last three.
Yeah.
And then like he'll start to go to sleep if he leaves his arm in one place.
Yeah. Yep.
I know. And see, this is the thing is I've experienced so many things. I'm a race car driver now, and I race 2 Formula cars, and I see these guys that are just dying. They look worse getting in the car than I do when I get out of the car after a half-hour race, and it's really tragic. But I don't know how to reach them. Rock climbing, kayaking. We have a pretty big sailboat in Lake Michigan, and everything else. And I've sailed, I've yachted, I've done all the regattas in Lake Michigan. So that's why I want to reach you people, you know? I mean, you got to understand, I got cousins and sisters and brothers, and that are all of our ages, and you're getting left out.